Lane Kiffin got his QB1 for 2026. Yes, Sam Leavitt is officially LSU Tiger. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit hurt by this news. I wanted my Miami Hurricanes to get him. I thought he'd been a great fit for us. All that talent, all the weaponry that we have, I think he would have balled out. But LSU has been very active in the portal, landing about 4 to 5 receivers to bring in to help Sam Leavitt, along with the new receiving core he's going to have. They just got good news as well that Caden Durham has withdrawn his name from the portal. He's going to return back for another year. So things are looking up for the LSU Tigers, who has a big year coming up. Again, they should be a football team that wins about 8 to 9 games, maybe 10. We'll see how things go in year one under Lane Kiffin, the new regime. But nonetheless, you talk about getting one of the top players in the portal. This is it. This was the #1 quarterback, right? We've seen earlier today, Dylan Raiola went to Oregon. We've seen Brendan Sorsby. He went to Texas Tech. We've seen even teams trying to get Alabama's Ty Simpson to hit the portal and come join them. But Sam Leavitt is him. When you look at his stats, this year dealt with the injury, unfortunately, but picked up a really big win over Texas Tech earlier this year at home. So he's been known to win the big games. You look last year, back in 2024, he took his team to the college football playoff. They won a Big 12 championship game and nearly upset Texas in the quarterfinals in the Peach Bowl. So this guy wins big games, man, and he plays at a high level when he's whole and he's healthy. So this is a really good pickup for LSU and the Tigers. I expect him to be QB1. I expect there not to be any competition, even though they landed another quarterback out of the portal. And bar any injury, I expect Sam Leavitt the ball and play at a big level and play at a big stage. And this is what Lane Kiffin's been doing. Say what you want about him and obviously the person he is or whatever you want to say, but Lane Kiffin always recruits and produces guys at the quarterback position. And when I say not necessarily maybe develop, I'm talking about produce. Right? You look at Trinidad Chambers, he had a big season this past year for the Ole Miss Rebels, right? You look at other quarterbacks he brought in, Jackson Dart, right? Now, I know some people will say, well, nah, Jackson Dart never won a big game. He still was very relevant with them. And remember, this is the first time in their history that they had won 3 consecutive 10-plus win seasons under Lane Kiffin. They ended up setting a program history record with 13 wins this year. So now he comes to LSU. You know what I'm saying? There will be expectations, you know what I'm saying, obviously, with Lane Kiffin being there and all that good stuff, but he has the weapons. You got Tre'Davious Green, who you re-signed for another year with LSU, right? You got different weapons on the outside that should be able to perform at a high level. The only bad part with LSU is that you've missed on the last couple of #1 wide receivers, even in your own state. So hopefully with the portal and guys that they brought in, it should be able to help and pay dividends for Sam Leavitt. And to be wholly real with y'all, he hasn't always had the top-tier talent to go with it, right? Like, he's played with Malik Brown. Obviously, he was at Arizona State. Played with Jordan Tyson, who will be a top draft pick. But coming out, those guys weren't the highest rated. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he could do that with less talent, I think definitely speaks to the player that he is and how good he is as well. So with this news, I want y'all to comment down below, man, how many games do you guys have the LSU Tigers winning this upcoming season? Do you guys think this would be a year that they get to a CFP playoff? First time since 2019 when they won it all with Joe Burrow at LSU? Or will this be a trying season for the Tigers and they move in a different direction in terms of quarterback after the following year? Y'all let me know, though. Big year coming up in Baton Rouge for the LSU Tigers.